I have LED bulb with me. It operates properly at 2 volt. If I give 2 volt across this, it operates well. But voltage increases more than 2 volt, it burns out. Now I connected this LED with a battery. I have a DC battery over here, it is connected. But this DC battery operates between 1 to 5 volt. It fluctuates. I have connected positive terminal and negative terminal to my LED so that it glows properly. But it is fluctuating, you see, 1 to 5 volt. Once it reaches more than 2 volt, it burns. So later I cannot use it. Now what to do? The current actually is coming from positive terminal of the battery and goes into the LED, and LED glows properly. But if the voltage increases more than 2 volt, high current is passing through that, so it burns out. Then what to do? So if the current increases more than the required current, the voltage increases more than 2 volt, that particular current I have to remove. It doesn't flow. I don't want to pass the current into the LED. Then what to do? So I have to use one wire here. So I use one wire like this so that the current coming from this goes back to the battery so that my LED is protected. But if you do like this, no current can flow into the LED. So maybe the current is very less or current is very high. The current directly flow into this particular wire and directly goes into the DC battery back. But I want to glow it at 2 volt. Then what to do? That is the question. Suppose if you apply less volt, again it goes like this. If you apply more voltage also, the current goes like this. But how to use this LED bulb? So what to do? I have to keep one person here. He has to sit here. Whenever the high current flows, he has to take the current in this path and should send back to the battery. And if low current is flowing, if the low current is coming from the battery, he has to allow it to pass into the LED. But can that person do that work? No. So I have one more device that can do that work. That is, the device I have here. This is the device. This is the device called as Zener diode. This is called as Zener diode. This is the symbol for the Zener diode. It looks like Z. If you use this particular Zener diode, it must have the 2 volt breakdown voltage. When you are using this in a reverse bias condition, its breakdown voltage must be 2 volt, and use this and keep it here. So this is a Zener diode having a sharp breakdown voltage at 2 volt. Just keep like this and don't change its direction, reverse. Why? I will tell you later. If you keep it like this, so that the positive is connected to this terminal, so this is actually the N side and this side is P side of the diode. This is P side and this is N side. So positive is connected to N side and negative of the battery is connected to P side, so it is in reverse bias. If you use like this, when the current is greater, when the current coming here, that is very high current, that should be taken out back. And if the current is very low and that current it doesn't allow to pass through it, that current will goes into the LED and it glows properly at 2 volt. So we have to use the Zener diode always in reverse bias condition. And we must not use the Zener diode in forward bias condition like this. If it is reverse bias, you can use it. If you change it, the direction of Zener diode, it is forward bias, we cannot use this condition, because in this condition, in forward bias, it just acts as a short circuit. Just the wire is connected, so that the current, whatever the current comes here, it doesn't allow to pass into the diode, into the LED. It just make a path into the battery like this. So the current comes here and goes back to the battery, so that it doesn't glow. So it doesn't glow much. So we have to use always our Zener diode in for reverse bias condition like this. And the final conclusion is that if the voltage is below 2 volts, the current goes into the LED and it glows up. But when the voltage is more than 2 volt, then what happens? The current goes into the diode and it doesn't glow, so that it is protected from the high current. But wait, but here, if you directly use without using the resistor here like this, I have to use the resistor in the path of the current. If I do not use like this, what happens? If the high current comes, the diode allows the current and the battery may damage. So that I have to use the resistor here. Then what happens? If the current increases, if the voltage increases in a battery, the current also increases, and the current, it protects it. Now I have the same kind of circuit here. So is it visible? Yeah, the same circuit here. And this is a Zener diode I am using, this one in reverse bias. And this load resistor is, here it is LED. And this resistor is this one. This resistor is called as RS. RS means series resistor. It is connected in series with the diode. And these two ends were connected to DC here. It is called as unregulated power supply. Unregulated means the fluctuation is there here, and this fluctuation should be removed and make it unfluctuated, that is regulated voltage. And this conversion of unregulated voltage into the regulated voltage is called as voltage regulator. Example for voltage regulator is just a stabilizer we are using in our home to protect the TV, to protect the AC, fridge. They are voltage regulators. In voltage regulators, one simple circuit we must use, that is Zener diode circuit. If they ask this question, Zener diode as a voltage regulator, for 3 mark, you have to write the circuit diagram properly first. And these are the points you must write. The first point you have to write: as the input DC voltage increases, the current through RS and current through the Zener diode increases and keeps the output voltage constant. And next point, second point: if the input DC voltage decreases, if the voltage decreases at the input side, the current through RS and voltage drop across RS and current through the Zener diode decreases and keeps the voltage across RL, which is constant. So any change in the input voltage results in change of voltage drop across RS without any change of voltage across Zener diode. Thus, the Zener diode acts as the voltage regulator. This explanation you must write. It exactly works like this diagram. I will show it. This is the diagram I have. You can see this, only this one. Now I have a water tank here. You can see this is the water tank, and this is filled with the water, and the bottom of this is connected to through the pipe to one more vessel here. In the vessel, you can see the water level is still here, it is there, and somebody is here looking at this in a room. This is the room, they are watching this level. This level should be constant. As the level of the water here increases, what happens? The water comes here, the water level rises up, the voltage rises up. As a result, the LED damages, no, right? So now what I have to do, even though the water level increases here, that water should go and should maintain the level same, should not increase further. Then what to do? In between I have to use, here you can see, so one more vessel I attached here, right? Whenever the water comes here, the water level rises here, but keeps the water level constant here. When the water level increases in the pipe, that goes here into this vessel and should go out of this vessel, but keeps the water level constant in this vessel, so that for the person he is observing, there is no change in or rise in the water level. So this is just acts as a Zener diode. So this vessel is just like a Zener diode. It doesn't allow the voltage to increase further. It protects the bulb or electrical appliances we are using. Okay, now we will come to the point that what is Zener diode. So here it is there, Zener diode. A Zener diode is a heavily doped PN junction diode which has a sharp breakdown voltage when operated in reverse bias condition. Is called Zener diode. It is used in voltage regulator, and this is a symbol. So now you understood this exact definition of Zener diode after studying the working of voltage regulator and about the Zener diode we studied. Now it is easy to understand, right? This is a Zener diode.